Hello and welcome. Today I'm excited as we have two guests to interview where we are going to discuss a new partnership. If you're already a Yanda trader, you may or may not be aware that next week Yanda are releasing a 2.0 version of the platform with better user experience and a whole new user interface, which I've had the pleasure to get a sneak peek of, and I can tell you it's looking amazing, and I'm very excited for this update. My name's Chris Wyatt, and in this video, we are going to be talking to Mario and Anton about the new partnership between their companies and what this will mean for Yanda traders. So let's get started, and I'd like to introduce you to Mario Stumpo, the CEO of the crypto automation trading platform Yanda, and also Anton Vaisburd, the CEO of the drag and drop AI platform Datrics. Welcome, guys. So my first question is for Anton. Could you tell us a little bit more about what Datrics is and who it's for?
Hi, Chris. Yeah, sure. So basically, like my personal background is doing data science, like hands-on data science, and working as a data science consultant, managing the teams of data scientists. And we've realized that the threshold in this, this data-driven decision making is quite high. And what we are doing right now, we are trying to make the creation of data science solutions or like machine learning solutions easy. So this is the core of our platform. The idea behind this is to provide the non-practitioners or non-data scientists the interface to create the solutions. We are our drag and drop interface to do it in a no-code environment and easily make these solutions work in production by creating the APIs for them or like automating the ML ops.
So, I mean, AI is complicated to most people, and I mean, I'm sure most companies out there and developers know that it takes a big team probably to start creating AI in your company, but you've made it into a simple drag and drop where what kind of background do you need to have to be able to use your platform? Do you still need to be a developer or a coder, or can anybody just jump on into the platform and start creating this for their company?
Yeah, so actually this is the idea, that you don't need to be the coder to start working with Datrics and to do this. So for example, like my some point in time I've been working as like quantitative analyst, and it take me so much time to create these insights about the trends, about the direction of the assets and so on. And the idea is that known programmer or known scientist, but so the person who understands the data and understands the subject he's working to, for example, like cryptocurrency market and so on, can easily use Datrics to create their own pipelines, create their own forecasting models, and this is actually what we are going to talk today more in detail.
Nice, that sounds good. And Mario, do you want to give us a little bit about your background and the whole story about how Yanda was created, and also like who Yanda is for? Like what type of trader or person would get the most out of using your platform?
Thank you, Chris, for introducing me. So, well, Yanda is a long story because it's been my creation while I was studying for my last master's degree in finance, and I was working in a firm that was making foreign exchange for fiat currencies. And I also had invested in cryptocurrencies at the time, and I wanted to trade. So my background, it wasn't specifically into cryptocurrencies, but I was more an investor. I came from tax advising job, and then I moved to currency and fiat currency specifically. And when I discovered the Bitcoin, I discovered the potential of a new technology that can really make an impact in the future. it is already making some sort of impact, even though I expected more at the time. I'm still a believer of the getting rid of the third parties from any kind of transaction, and let's decentralize the finance. But the most important part was that I was trading cryptocurrencies manually, and at the time there was Coinbase exchange together with Tripstick. So it's an exchange that doesn't exist anymore, Poloniex, and I had my investment spread in different accounts, and it was very difficult to manage because I had a job, I was studying, girlfriends, things that keeps you busy and far from your interest on your investment. So I say, no, that cannot be something I can cap with manually. So I had to find a solution for myself, and the solution was to automate the trading strategies I was making manually. I had the fortune to meet some co-founders in first place. Jonathan Price, I was my lecturer at merger and acquisition at uni in London at the time, who baked in the first place the idea of Yanda overall. And so we kickstarted our adventure toward the automated trading with cryptocurrencies that doesn't hold your funds. We are really into the fact that we don't hold the funds of the people, since we use API keys to connect multiple accounts in one platform only. In this case, it's Yanda.io, to allow the customers to solve the problem I was facing when I was trading, but having a job and a girlfriend or wife and life in general. I mean, it's pointless to spend a lot of time in front of your computer just to match the perfect orders for you if there are machines that can do that automatically for you. Now, the biggest challenge was actually to make it code-free, and that actually was not the biggest challenge from the technical point of view, but more from the user experience point of view, because how the initial impact of an automated trading system that doesn't hold your funds and doesn't allow you to code is going to solve your problem. So we have to find a way to make the parameters and the setting of the strategy understandable, and so that everybody could start a bot. As of today, we have more than 20,000 trading bots created onto Yanda, and with great profitability. Last time I checked was over 97% of success rate on the trading strategies trading bots started. So, and recently this year, at the beginning of this year, I met Anton and Kirill as Datrics, and I say, wow, this is mind blowing. It's like it's like Yanda, but for artificial intelligence. So like someone who's really trying to solve a problem. That's why I think we are here today and discuss why Yanda decided to go alongside with Datrics with AI.
So yeah, I would just like to go back to a couple of things that you mentioned. Two things that jumped out to me. You said code free. So yeah. What does that mean?
It means that, look, if nowadays you want to trade cryptocurrency automatically, you need to make a lot of effort for connecting yourself to the exchanges, the API. And if you speak with our coders and our engineers, there is a mess over there, because you need to match the exact price with exact fees, and there is a lot of coding to do. And every exchange has got its own standards on the REST API key sides. Therefore, every infrastructure really changes. If you want to have a good code that really makes you the most of the trading across multiple platforms, you got some good coding to do. Plus, if you want to have it 24/7, you need to keep your computer open 24/7. That's why we're offering a solution that it allows you to interact with an already existing infrastructure that makes transaction without holding the funds across multiple exchanges, and that works 24/7.
Okay. So anybody can actually use this without any need to code or any coding experience, which is awesome. The other thing I noticed, you say you had a 97% success rate.
Yeah.
Like that's not normal for any trader. Can you tell us a little bit more about, I don't know,
why?
Why?
I think it's a question of user experience, because we are not forcing our traders to do some hard-coded trading bots. So they can set their own settings of each of the trading bots their own and choose the one that they prefer for what they have in mind for their investment. So I believe that the easier part of our platform is starting and creating a trading bot itself. That makes the trader more confident on the action is gonna pursue during the trading bot. And so, well, it happened. I think that it happened because we got great people. We had a great initial boosting of the platform, so we could gather great cryptocurrency investors. We got a great retention rate from the traders that are still with us since 2017, and those are great guys that are trading cryptocurrencies, not professionally, but with consistency. And with this sort of consistencies, they are seeing results. It's like going to the gym. Like if you go to the gym once every now and then, it happened to me last year. You put some weight on, but if you keep consistency and you have a target, and then you see the results. So I think it's the same thing, kind of, but with money and profits. So I think it's a little bit better.
Everybody loves profits. That sounds good. All right. So one quick question before we dive into the actual partnership, because this is one of the reasons for the partnership and the whole new platform that you guys are releasing. So what is the reasoning behind the new platform? And from what I see, a complete rebrand as well with the different colors. Do you want to give us a little...
I'll be quick and then I will leave the...
Just be quick on it. Just be quick on that. Just like, why have you gone for a new platform at this stage?
So the meaning of a new platform is it's not a new platform. Functionalities are still there, the same, better, improved. We have been able to make a refactoring of certain parts of the code that needed to get a refresh. And we always listen at our customers' feedback. And so even though the user experience was already a good one, it could have improved. And so with this new user interface and user experience, the traders are going to face a better customer journey overall, from the creation of an account till the copying of the creation of the usage of one of our preset bots that are offered on the platform plus. Now on to kickstart the conversation with Anton about that. There will be AI into Yanda right now, which is going to be powered by Datrics, and is going to allow our traders to make some more informed and clever decisions.
Awesome. Anton, do you want to tell us a little bit more about the partnership, the reasons behind it, and what Datrics is going to be bringing to the Yanda traders, and how this is going to benefit them with their trading?
Yeah, like absolutely. Like actually, we have a great story behind this. Like having the discussions with Mario starting like in the beginning of the year, and when we've met Mario, like, and he described his what the platform, what Yanda is doing, and how it helps in terms of user experience. And I think it's a core thing here. So how to make the for the user, for the traders, how to give them the more possibilities to trade efficiently without like doing coding or like any unnecessary stuff. And we've immediately understood that actually what Datrics and Datrics AI, how we can help here, and what could be our part of helping and automation here. So actually, Yanda is already a great platform where you can do and start the bot, start strategies. What we are adding from the user's perspective is just some data-driven stuff. So we are providing additional piece of information, which is not only driven by human eye, but more driven by the algorithm behind this, for the like anomaly detection, for predictive analytics. So it's just giving another piece of information for the trader to consider, saying, okay, guys, it's like you can see the anomalies, or you can see this signal. Please consider this and maybe it's something you should use for trading or not. It's up to you. And this is like the core thing what we are doing together, like automating the trading, and we are providing additional information driven by artificial intelligence or machine learning behind it.
A piece of information for our existing customers so they will understand a little bit more what's the power behind this technology that Datrics is implementing into Yanda is the fact that many times the trader can get stuck with the question, it's an odd question, when shall I start this trading bot or strategy? When's the right time? Shall I do it right now? Shall I wait? Shall I wait for some events to occur before this trading bot is going to kick in and make me profits? So that's the power of Yanda together with Datrics, because Datrics offers in this first place of our cooperation, not only predictive analytics, but especially an anomaly detector that works with AI and is going to warn our customers on a sudden change in trend of a specific pair they decide. And this can be a brick more to kick in the trading bot. So it's a full automation from the AI to the profits point of view.
Cool. Yeah, so to add few words here, yeah, definitely. So one thing we are providing is like trend analytics or like predictive analytics in terms of like the next 5 minutes or next 6 hours. But I think that the really useful part of Datrics functionality we bring to Yanda is this anomaly detection, which Mario was talking about. And actually, we provide the idea of unusual behavior and signal about, okay, it's something unusual. Please see this. Please see the details. And the price goes up, or price goes down at the moment, and you don't need to like look up manually what's going on with this graphic all the time. You just receive an alert on your email that, okay, here is an anomaly, please do something with this. Either start the board or just skip it and do it next time.
How many times did you go sleep with a worrisome thought that sorry, I say bad word, but
we'll get
come
that
on.
one.
Yeah, you can put a beep. The problem is that sometimes you go sleep and you say, come on, I don't know if the Bitcoin or the Ethereum, whatever you prefer, is going to crash this night. Or even worse, am I going to miss some opportunity if I have dollars in my account or euros in my account and the Ethereum is going to spike high or Bitcoin is going to spike high? Well, it happens. It happens really oftentimes. And Datrics, together with Yanda, is the solution to that problem. You can go sleep tight and quiet, because now you can set up your bot before going to sleep or before the end of the week or whatever you want. And it's going to make the decision for you, but not instead of you or on your behalf. It's going to take the decision you would make on the right moment.
Actually, that's a great point. I personally, I hate missing the opportunities, you know, and like this provides the chance not to miss something when I sleep or like driving or whatever I'm doing or I'm at work. And actually, yeah, you can set up the alerts as you want. For example, for particular currency pairs or for the particular periods of time. So you have full flexibility on setting up the alerts you want to receive, not to, you know, spam your inbox because there are tons of alerts on Bitcoin and you're trading Ethereum right now.
Okay, so these features, they're dropping with the new platform that's being released next week?
The official plan is to release the platform 17th of August, if everything goes smooth. And so if you're looking at this video, if you're watching this video, I think the platform has already been released and you really would like to know how to use it. So my suggestion is that you can join our Telegram group, guys, and ask questions. We are going to surely go out with some other videos that Chris is going to make for explaining you guys how to use the platform, right?
Definitely, we've got plenty of videos planned. So they'll be coming over the next weeks and months, just teaching everyone all the different parts of Yanda, how to use it and how to make the most out of their trading.
Chris, I switched now the position.
You say what?
I switched the position because I have a question for you directly, because I know you're a user of Yanda, and I know that you had some feedback. We listened at it. How do you think your experience in Yanda is going to be impacted by the introduction of AI and anomaly detectors such as this one we explained?
All right. Ask that question one more time.
All right. So Chris, I know that you're a user of Yanda and you had a lot of feedbacks. Well, you are kind of an insider into Yanda. Therefore, I'd like to ask you, your strategies are already profitable on Yanda. How the artificial intelligence you think is going to improve that, and which is going to be the impact as a user of Yanda?
So I've been using Yanda for, I have no idea, it's over a year. It's got to be at least 14, 15 months that I've been using Yanda. And yes, you say 97%. I would say that I'm roughly around that, maybe a little bit more, 99%. And I'm not a professional trader. I don't trade every day. I don't always know what I'm doing, but the strategies come out profitable for me, which is great. I might make 0.1%, 1%, 3%. Sometimes I've even been lucky and got 10 when I've set the strategy right. But with the AI, again, like you said before, it's knowing when to trade. And as not a professional trader, I don't know when the right point is to trade. So I can look at as many charts as I want, and a lot of it is guesswork. With AI coming in and being able to set these notifications on a certain pair, and then get a notification saying there's an anomaly. I can't say that word, but getting that email or notification to say it's now time to trade, I can log in, check it all out, and then set the trade, knowing with confidence that it's, you know, I'm going to see a good return. Then I don't know what to say. It's gonna be great. I'm excited to use it, and I want as many people as we can that are already using our platform to check it out. I'm looking forward to getting all the feedback from it as well.
Anton, I'm curious to understand how a guy so technical from you, like you, would see the trading with cryptocurrencies. Sometimes people see it's like wizard people, things, and weird stuff. What's your feeling about that?
What's my feeling about
Anton?
Oh, yeah, but Chris, you feel free to answer this question on my behalf. I'm happy.
I'm not even sure how to answer that question.
Like, actually, for me, it's a bit easier to answer because I've started my career like doing quantitative analytics for trading. So for me, it's the only difference is like, you know, switching back from fiat currencies to cryptocurrencies, like with reduced intermediary parties, I would say, which makes it a bit more exciting. And it's like the age where the fiat trading was like quite some years ago. So I still really interested in trading. I was interested for the whole my life, I think. So for me, I'm a user of Yanda, so I'm interested in doing this, and I'm super keen to add some functionality. And if I can make it a little bit easier, that's great. And for me personally, yeah, regarding the crypto trading, I just love the idea that you can freely, you know, do the exchange without like having any parties which you need to be regulated by in terms of this exchange, which takes some time, which sets some limits in terms of the time to start trading. And this is really great that we have the possibility to, you know, log in, to set the account, to provide the API keys, and like do it straightly from the from your web browser. It was definitely not possible like for fiat currencies like 5 or 10 years ago when it started.
Even right now is not so easy with fiat currencies anyway. It's like,
that's true.
Believe me, the infrastructure of making transaction on great infrastructure, not going to make names, but on fiat currency right now is really old. it's older than the oldest cryptocurrency exchange. So we are talking not only about hedging up the currency trading as a whole, because right now you can find not only cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum on the exchanges, but you have the USDC, it's a fiat-based token on running on Ethereum. You have the USDC, USDT, you have the DAI from Wirex, and from many other providers. You also have the EURS, which is listed on exchanges such as Globitex. So, I mean, the overall crypto thing is getting closer to what the actual monetary market looks like. Of course, it's going to take much more time for reaching the same volumes that the normal fiat currency markets are making on a daily basis, but it's growing fast. And it's also a point of hedging risks, really. So when I started, it was very difficult to trade cryptocurrencies against fiat currencies. So sometimes this huge volatility in the price was kind of it was a kind of it was a proper roller coaster, let me tell you that. So right now there are many methods that new traders, experienced traders of all kinds can use for better hedging the risks of the volatility in price, not only by keeping the money on a run, so by using trading bots and AI to make decisions, but also by choosing the right investment, and also they can always rely on some stable coin, which is called stable coin, like the USDC, the EURS. So the way we're building Yanda and the aim for the next couple of years is to level up our infrastructure to give the opportunity to the traders to use a complete set of tools, from AI to hedging risk position. And as of today, Yanda is available just with spot trading, but I'm confident that before the end of the year, we're going to release also options trading, so that traders can find a better way to hedge their funds.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing. Like, we are getting more and more mature in terms of the market and available instruments, like adding the options, for example, and like having this all built from scratch, because like cryptocurrency trading is like the thing which is growing the last few years, and having the really, from technical standpoint, having very modern infrastructure and architecture behind this, it is a possibility to grow really fast in terms of the market. From AI perspective, we are also going to add some interesting stuff here. So maybe some sentiment analysis regarding the news which are related to the latest announcements, or like which are available on the web, so that you know what's going on. Are there some positive stuff released, or some negative stuff, without like doing manually? But it's all about adding more functionality, adding more automation, and providing more information at the end of the day to have more data driven decision making in terms of your trading.
Okay, so this was going to be one of my next questions. So obviously this is going to be a long-term partnership between Yanda and Datrics, and you just spoke then about getting new sentiment with new features coming later. So there's going to be plenty of more new AI-based features coming out for the Yanda users in the future.
Is a question to me?
Yes. This is a question to me.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I will try to answer. Yeah, definitely we are planning this as a long-term partnership, because we are seeing these synergies on the approach level. So that we're trying to provide more and more functionality, but for sure we are going to ask Yanda users what are the most interesting things for them, and we are definitely going to start from gathering the feedback, from understanding what are the missing parts, and like we are very happy to hear on the Telegram group or in any other channel what you prefer, what are your feeling about using the current functionality, what would be useful for you in the future, so that we can prioritize it in the better way. Though what we are thinking about in the future is this like sentiment analysis stuff, possibility to directly start like both with the signals we are providing from the AI stuff, so that you can not do even two things manually, but you can directly go from the alert to starting the strategy. And maybe some more analytics which could be available for you, like doing the drag and drop stuff which we provide, or if it would be a point of interest for the users. But we are still not sure about this part of things. So happy to hear your thoughts on the point.
All right, thank you.
Well, my point of view is that from our side, we're trying to build an orchestra, right? Like in music, orchestra is composed by many instruments, right? As of today, we're very small, so we still have just the bass drums and some few other instruments that are playing on the background. So what are we trying to make in the next years as Yanda is to understand if the users, if traders, they prefer violoncello instead of piano or other instruments, and add them when requested and in the right time. Like in a more specific way, at Yanda, we are looking into, as I said before, options trading, but also portfolio rebalancing management tools, which are very important in this period of time, because 2020, it's really similar to 2016 in my point of view from the cryptosphere. So more and more users are approaching again this new and fascinating market of the decentralized finance. And we are seeing a lot of new app, really useful app that are built on Web3 concept that are striking right now. And many people in the world, they don't even know that they exist. So right now we have the opportunity to catch the early adopters of these new technologies, which are interested in getting into it right now before really it spikes again very high. And there is a whole feeling of fear of missing opportunity right now between many early adopters of new technologies, and I expect them to jump on board onto Yanda and onto Datrics and give us as many feedbacks as they can, because this is what drives technologies. It's the feeling of the customers, it's the feeling of the traders in our case, that tells us what's the problem they need to solve. So we're going to fortunately build on top of an existing technology which makes already great stuff. And the user right now, they have the opportunity to put their voice and to decide what's going to happen next. So this is the challenge I put on the traders right now. And that should be something that should trigger the attention not only of companies like Yanda and Datrics, but we expect to close partnerships with other companies related to our industry that are also willing to join the crew and to solve problems that traders, investors, early adopters of new technologies are facing nowadays.
Yes, so basically it's everything like very user experience focused. So this user experience, which comes from like why have we started this Yanda and Datrics stuff? Actually, it comes from our own experience, right? So we faced some issues and we find the way how to solve them. And like we are going to use what we've created, and like we are going to provide the feedback for ourselves as well, but we encourage all the users to provide this feedback. And this improving the user experience and automating and making it more easier is a core thing here. So this is where we are going to find and look for more partners to create something by ourselves, to release new features, to basically improve what is not improved yet. For example, this portfolio optimization, or like risk adjusted portfolio, when you want to be on the safe side or not, or be on more risk side. And this is the thing we are working on, and what we are looking to have in the nearest future.
As a Yanda user, it is very exciting, and I'm looking forward to all this AI stuff as well. It's going to be fun. But it's also, what you guys were just talking about also leads me on to one of my next questions. So Mario, this one's more probably directed at you. like this technology has been around for a while, but it's not much, you know, it hasn't been, crypto, Bitcoin, etc. hasn't been talked about really before 10 years ago. So it's still new, and people still don't fully understand what crypto is, blockchain is, what automated trading is. I know automation has come on a long way since the beginning, just in the last few years. Like with Yanda, you can trade without the need to code, which is amazing. But could you just maybe tell or reassure some of the people that are watching this video, sort of,
I understand your point. So
why they
let
shouldn't be scared to get into crypto trading, because some people are going to think it's too late, because like Bitcoin is at what, I haven't checked it out, I know it's above 10,000 euros, even higher. But why shouldn't they be scared of learning about crypto, or why they shouldn't be scared about starting to automate their trading? Is there anything you can say to like reassure people, or to get them into this world, and why they should start learning it now rather than leave it for the next 3-5 years before they jump in?
So that's a tricky question, because I would say that don't enter this world if you're not confident. I'm not here to promote any investment. So first rule in the market, never trust people that promises you profits. So if you see people that tells you, you can get these amount of profits per month, per day, per week, this is bullshit. This is crap. Stay far from it. It's 90% of the cases is a scam, unless it's certified and regulated by an authority. And even in this case, I wouldn't trust it. So first thing is make your homework. So if you want to invest on something, it's not just because it's cool or it is the hype of the moment. You need to make your own researches, and you need to understand why and when you'd like to invest into Bitcoin. There are many professionals out there that they can suggest retail investors on how to distribute their wealth in a portfolio. Surely, as of today, cryptocurrencies it's totally on the radar of investors. So if you already have invested into cryptocurrencies, then why should you automate? Well, you should automate to not missing opportunities and to not make losses. Now, everybody, when the word crypto is too vague right now, because there are many already classified cryptocurrencies that differs from each other, from securities token, from service token, from stable coins. So there are many instruments out there that are collected all together under the word cryptocurrencies. Now, with crypto, you tend to associate immediately an investment into Bitcoin or into Ethereum. The reality is that many traders, they enter this market of crypto by joining an ICO or an initial exchange offering on some exchanges. So they enter with a very risky attitude by buying and purchasing tokens which are not known, and they are all based on future value. So there is no sometimes intrinsic value in the initial investment that cryptocurrency investors are making nowadays, especially when it comes to an ICO or an IEO. And well, why should you trade? You should trade because if the market drops, then you lose all the money. While if you put your money on a trading automation bot, which is empowered by AI, you will always have the opportunity to set simple things like stop losses and programmatic stop losses, or programmatic selling and buying of the same assets when the condition in the markets they changes. And this is not speculations, because many people think, oh, I'm trading, so I'm speculating on the market. No, you're actually speculating more when you invest in a currency and you keep it under the mattress. This is not a healthy behavior, and this is something that a long-term investor doesn't do. And many retail investors that, like, with small amount risk their funds, well, they tend to believe that the best investment is to buy and wait. This is not the best attitude when you invest on anything, really, from stock to fiat currencies to cryptocurrencies. You need to always be able and on the spot to sell and buy at the right time. so that you can increase the stake of your investment. While if you keep your money sitting on your wallet, you're going to either missing opportunity or producing losses. I don't know if Anton wants to add something more since it's quantitative experience.
Yeah, I totally agree, actually. Yeah, so first of all, it's not like free lunch. And actually, if you're investing in something, you're risking something in any case. So you need to be aware of this. And in terms of long-term investments, like keeping one currency, or even if you've invested in gold, for example, keeping the gold, that means that you're saying that you're accepting the risks at for some macroeconomics factors and something which is not related to you, and you fully rely on these processes. I cannot encourage anybody to do this or not to do this, but I don't like this. I don't like to rely on somebody else or something I cannot control. And for me, like, trading is like, I can show that I'm smarter than the average market is, right? And I can see the patterns, what's going on, and I'm interested. And it's kind of a point of interest not to sit with the investment you have, but to diversify, to adjust to the risk, to see if it's risky or not to do right now the transaction. And in terms of automation, it's definitely, at least you're hedging from the risk of losing everything and so on, with the stop loss things and with automated trading bots to switch on and off the strategies.
There is another thing that is a common belief of people that joins the market nowadays, is that what if the price of the Bitcoin is going to drop? Oh my God. Yes, if you hold your funds and you're a hodler, I don't know if this word is still existing or not, but if you're holding your funds in your wallet and the Bitcoin price drops against the fiat currency, yes, you're going to lose money. If you trade, you're not going to lose money. You're going to make money. In both scenarios, whether the price is going to go up or down, you're going to always make some sort of profits on your account. So that's the opportunity, because the investment, if it is a holding investment, is really exposed to any kind of risks. While if you keep your money on the run and you have trading strategies, or from the very simpler trading strategy, like sell at this point and rebuy at this point, that is going to make already a huge impact, positive impact on your portfolio and on your profits, because you will always be less exposed than the majority of other investors that are entering the market right now. Just as a matter of fact, at the end of July, we had an incredible spike in price of the Bitcoin against the euros and the dollar. So many people tend to believe that the majority of the people that invested in this period, they make money. No, there's been 1.5 billion of losses accounted on various cryptocurrency exchanges for misbehavior on futures. So as you can see, you can produce losses either way, and it's just your attitude in buying and selling your investment that is make the difference.
And actually, like, the more informative decisions the more information you have, the more informative decisions you can have, the better the results would be. So I encourage everybody to look on the blog in terms of how to trade. There are a lot of materials, both in the general, in the web, or on Yanda blogs. So you should be definitely aware of what you're doing. And yeah, this is the thing that, like, the trading could be associated with the risk, but this is a good thing, not bad thing. But where the risk comes, it means that there are opportunities come in the same time.
Exactly.
Cool. Well, that answered my question in more detail than I was looking for, but very nice. We're coming up to the hour. Is there anything else you guys want to quickly talk about or mention?
I think we've spoken already a lot, so we can say is a
All
wrap.
right. If anyone watching this wants to leave a comment down in the bottom, I will get back to you. And if you want to direct a comment to Mario or Anton, you can also do that in the comments below, and I'll pass it on to him. Also, Mario, where can people find out more about Yanda?
Well, Yanda.io is our website, and I encourage everybody to join it. The registration is completely free. You can add your exchanges for free. There is no overhead. We don't ask for a deposit, so you don't have to put your trading funds into Yanda. And well, we are going to have also AI from Datrics AI, so I encourage you to look at them. Anton, would you like to say more?
No, like
Yeah, Anton,
actually, please go on,
I
Chris.
was going to say, like, tell us as well, like, where can people come and find out more about Drag and Drop AI, and if any other companies out there want to come and reach out to you and, I don't know, book a call and start using AI in their businesses, how can they find you?
Yeah, absolutely. So just go to the Datrics.ai. There is a context tab. There is a possibility to book a call directly from the website, and there is a documentation and explanation of the use cases. So feel free to know a little bit more about this or reach out directly. And for sure, you are very encouraged to see how Datrix is applied, how the knowledge and the insights gathered through Datrix are applied into the Yanda platform, and you just need to log in, to try to see the trends, to see the anomalies, to subscribe, and to start basically trading. This is it.
Perfect. Well, let's wrap it up there. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure, and I've learned an absolute ton, and I'm looking forward, more than looking forward, to the drop of the new Yanda platform next week.
Thank you. Bye.